Facebook, YouTube, what is up, guys? Today is August the 29th. When I say we, myself, my assistant George, and also one of my students, Bobby, who lives in Alabama, we are in Alabama. We're in a little city called Prattsville, Alabama. This is the residence of Mr. and Mrs. Roush. They found me on YouTube after putting wax on their floors for over 10 years. They realized something was wrong. They then tried to, after watching YouTube videos, tried to do it themselves. And after about a little spot, they said, no, we can't do this. So they reached out to me about 2 weeks ago, sent me pictures, as I always recommend, and I gave them a price to come out here and remove the wax and recoat the floors. They accepted the estimate, and we are out here today. This is about a 3.5 hour drive. So me and George left early this morning, about 7 o'clock, and let me show you what we're doing today. All right, so again, we're in Prattsville, Alabama. Beautiful, beautiful area, beautiful home. All right, so let's go in here and see what we got going today. So this is engineered floor. Mr. Roush said it's about 14 years old. And also too, guys, in my disclaimer, I asked my clients to tape off the baseboards because just with experience, you can't keep that wax from, it's just impossible. And in the past, a lot of clients would blame me for it. So to stop that, I put in my disclaimer to tell the clients to tape off the baseboards, and they did a very good job doing it. And I actually have another job next week where they're doing the same thing. No, I'm sorry, the job that I did in Riverdale, Tuesday, they did the same thing, and it just keeps the baseboards and the quarter rounds from getting damaged. So this is what we're going to be doing today, guys. We got this dining room. You see all this wax on the floor. Now this is how the floor is supposed to look. So as you can see, there was a sectional. It was a sectional right here, right? Yep. So you can see most of the time people go around the furniture. I just applied my emulsifier to this area about maybe 3 minutes ago, and I can already see it working. That's what Mr. and Mrs. Roush are waiting on, to make sure that we can get the wax off, because they're a little nervous that I can't because there's so many layers. And then we have around Mr. Roush's desk. Then we have this little area right here, and we have a bedroom. You see it, you see it breaking down? You feel better now? So she was really worried. She said, Courtney, I hope you don't get here and you can't remove this wax. And then we have this bedroom right here. And they said with moving the furniture, they accidentally scratched. And I'm just gonna do a little color correction. And that's it, guys. So I think this job should take us about maybe, the three of us, 4 to maybe 5 hours. And this is my last job of the month of August, taking my last little break this weekend. And yeah, I had 2 consultations come in this morning, so September is looking pretty good so far. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start extracting and get all this. You said 10 years? 10 years of wax off these floors. And so Mr. and Mrs. Roush can feel really good about their floors again. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, there is so much wax on this floor. We are getting this floor off in layers. So we're on the first section now. What I want to do is knock out most of the living room, the foyer, and then we'll work ourselves to the bedroom last. But you can finally see that wax coming off. Oh yeah, there we go. So Bobby is basically using the culture to keep the floors wet and also agitating. And I'm also using the 175. George is hitting the corners. And this is a job, guys, unless it's like one room This is the type of work you do not want to do by yourself. And I'm basically speaking from experience. And also too, you want to have slip resistant shoes. So George don't have the right shoes, so he's ice skating. So you can see me and Bobby. And also Mr. Bobby, he knows his work because he does VCT, right, Bobby? So it's kind of the same concept. So Mr. Bobby already knows how this works. And you can see right there, we're getting into some floors with no wax. I did have to boost my chemistry a little bit. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, we are making some great progress with the wax. But check this out. My client actually was talking about some of the products that I'm using, and her husband like, yeah, she ordered the same products you use. So she's there. Oh, wow, there it is right there. Wow, so you went to Recoat's website. Wow, you know what's funny? I actually helped them formulate this product. So if we need some, we got another gallon right here. Thank you. Yep, Recoat. I actually tested this product for almost 3 months before we got it the way we wanted it.
They talked very highly of you. So.
Oh, Recoat?
Yeah, I called them to make sure that I was doing it right.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, thank you. See there? I told Austin we need to get we need to make a home care kit for clients. Yep. With like a neutral cleaner, flat mop. Yeah. Yep.
Because that was going to be my question is how then do we maintain this?
Yes, I'll show you when we're done.
How do we come back out?
Exactly. Lord. All right, guys. Wow. So we're actually wrapping up. We're going to head back, but I will be back next Saturday with my guy Kevin because we actually ran out of chemistry. And also it's starting to get late. My clients, they definitely understand. Guys, there was so many layers. And like I was telling my client, it's not one of those bad, like nasty wax removal jobs, but it was just so many layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of wax on this floor. So I will say, just to show you some progress, we are about 85–90% done with this floor. Client's just going to go ahead and put the furniture back. I've already told my guy Kevin to block off his schedule for next Saturday, and And we're gonna come back next Saturday and finish everything off. Should take us about maybe 5-6 hours next Saturday, because we've done most of, me, Bobby, and George have done most of the work already. But you can just start, you can just see some of that last little bit of wax on the floor. And yeah, guys, it was lots of wax on this floor. Lots of wax on this floor. So also, I thank my customers so much for taking the time to tape off their baseboards and their walls. So it was really, really, really heavy in this area. And you can kind of see it on the transition as well. So you see I'm just taking my fingernail and just scratching that off. So me and Kevin are gonna leave about the same time we did today, 6:30, 7 o'clock. Get here about 10, 11 next Saturday. And like I said, just go ahead and finish it off. And the good thing I will say, guys, like I talk about in my videos all the time, it is so good to work for clients who understand. You know, people understand things happen. You know, these type of jobs do take time. We didn't, you know, think that we would have to come back. But again, when you get into these type of jobs, you just don't know what you're getting into until you get into it. And that's why a lot of people don't do this type of work. But I enjoy it, you know. But, you know, sometimes things happen. So just like that UV job a few weeks ago, the client totally understood. And, you know, and we would still make the client happy. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and finish cleaning up and heading back to Georgia. And I'm going to enjoy my break. I thank these guys right here so much, Bobby and George, because they were great assistants today. And we have basically worked nonstop for maybe 6-7 hours. So thank you guys again for watching. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday and Wednesday. I have a ride along coming in from Texas. And she's a female, Raquel. And then Thursday, Friday, and then we'll be back here Saturday. All right, guys. See you in the next one.